right, welcome back to another episode of Damnation Disaster Kitchen Demons. Today we're going to do something a little fun. This was sponsored by a anonymous benefactor that recently purchased a bunch of cool cast iron skillets for me. So I am going to use this one, the Hello Kitty edition. This is kind of what it looked like when it was still together. You can see comes with recipes and instructions for how to prepare this skillet for making pancakes. So we are going to do the first part of this now, but this episode is also brought to you by McRib from the bank. You can kind of see some stats. I ripped it when I took my name off of it, but it's not safe for kids, so don't give this to your children, but otherwise this is a lovely way to start your cooking adventure. The bank McRib. All right, now that we got that out of the way, so the very first step for being able to make pancakes with this beautiful cast iron skillet is to season the pan. So I am going to take this paper towel and some Crisco pure vegetable oil. Only the best for you, my demons. So, okay, I'm going to try and not make a complete and utter disaster out of this. I don't know how exactly we're supposed to do this, but there we go. There's some oil in this pan. And now I'm gonna just rub it all in there. I learned about how to do this from another YouTuber that I like to watch, Cast Iron Chaos. If you guys get a chance, you should definitely go check out his show. He does a lot of lives with cast iron, and I believe he was the inspiration for this gift from our anonymous benefactor. Alright, so now this is super greasy and I've touched it with my hands. We're gonna have to wash those in just a minute, but alright, so I think that's really all we have to do is make the pan nice and greasy. I have gone ahead and in advance heated our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So now I'm going to take this oily little pan. We're going to put this in the oven, kind of right there in the middle. Hopefully you guys can see that and not just like my crotch or something. All right, and we are going to do that for 1 hour. Okay. And there you have it, our fully seasoned pan. We're going to set that here on this burner and let it cool off, because you can see there that the glove was smoking. There is smoke currently coming off of this pan. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on a vent fan so we avoid setting off any sort of fire alarms, and I'll join you all again once this has had a chance to cool down. Alright demons, welcome back. While you've been away, I have been making a disaster. I got really stoned and decided we're gonna not just make regular pancakes, which are what come with the box, but we're gonna make this extra complicated for ourselves. So I've looked up a recipe for cinnamon roll pancakes, because that's what my brain is telling me is going to be really good. So this is going to happen in a couple of parts, because there are a lot of things that are going to happen before we actually start making the pancakes themselves. So the first part is we have to make the filling for the cinnamon roll, and to do that I have got some brown sugar, some cinnamon, and some melted butter. Now, we've already encountered our first problem, and I don't know how serious this is going to be, but this brown sugar Like, that's a rock, y'all. Like, straight rock. I tried nuking it for like 15 seconds, that didn't help. So I'm hoping that when I add the butter, it's gonna melt it a little bit. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna do the butter and sugar first, maybe add the cinnamon last in case we have to microwave this a lot. I don't know. Let's see. This looks like a mess. I have at least created a little miniature disaster. All right, get all that good delicious butter out of there. It does seem to have at least somewhat softened the exterior. So I was supposed to measure for this recipe 6 tablespoons. And I don't know, I held the tablespoon up to this, and I assume it's probably more because it is like this solid fucking chunk, but I feel like it's close, or we'll at least get close out of it. All right, so this does appear to be solidly bonded to itself, although the parts that have been sitting in the butter are now starting to be able to be broken off. So I feel like we're doing this. This is the right direction for this, demons. All right, so I may speed this up a little bit so that you don't have to watch the struggle, oh my god, quite as much, but rest assured that when we rejoin each other, this and this will be one, and I'll have added this. All right, right back with you, demons. Oh, look at that. Yeah. It's working. It's definitely starting to de-rockify. I think we're getting somewhere. Do we feel water would help this situation? I think we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Maybe not. Maybe no water. We'll see. So I think this is fine. This is definitely fine. I think we're gonna take a knife into this situation because sure, oh, maybe that was bad. All right, over under that I break this. Who's taking the bets? All right. I feel like this part may not be a success. Actually, no, fuck that. We got this. We're doing this. It's coming apart. I feel like just a little bit more and we'll have what we need. So I think one of the important lessons here is persistence, right? If one is creative in their approach, willing to live a little dangerously, and doesn't know the rules, so really can't break them, then anything is able to be accomplished. I feel like maybe a second fork might be in order. Let's see what we can do, because the knife situation just, honestly, you guys, it felt really sketchy. At least this feels, I feel like I'm more in control of what's happening now. Oh, fuck. All right, never mind all the sugar spray. That's not important. I feel like we might need a little bit more microwave action. Hopefully I have fast forwarded through all of this and none of this is actually going to make it into the final frontier here. All right, we're going to try this again. I feel like we're getting there. I feel like whatever comes off this time is what we're going to call 6 tablespoons. Does anyone know how to turn, oh, we're gonna break something. Does anyone know how to turn sugar that has done this back into regular sugar? Is the microwaving it, does that seem right? Or is this just all wrong? All right, I'm gonna take this knife back out because that was actually working pretty well. We're gonna try and shave a little bit more off, and then we're gonna throw the rest of this away because I feel at this point it's kind of a lost cause. The sugar gods have reclaimed it, and that's fine. They all live at their whims. All right. I think this is going to be the most cuttable side because it's been sitting down in the muck, but it's also the most likely to slip and kill me. So it's a mixed bag, demons, mixed bag. All right, I think we're done. I think this is all we got. Oh yeah. I feel like any more and there will be an injury. All right, yep, we're done here. We're done. I don't really know what this accomplished, but there is now some butter and sugar mixed into this mixture here, this concoction. Let's look. Does that look like enough, you guys? Maybe we'll try and get just a little bit more off. Damn it. I don't know when to say when. If you guys had in the pool that I would break this, you still have time to win. Alright. Alright, that's all we got. That's all we're doing. We're gonna scoop this out. I feel like there could be more sugar that's gotten off of that, but I also feel that continued work on that might end in the loss of a couple of fingers. So we're gonna quit while we're ahead. I feel like that may be a little bit too much butter now for this situation. So we may add, so this is going to be for another part of the recipe, but you know, sugar is sugar. Add a little powdered sugar in there just to make sure we have enough to soak up that butter appropriately. Yeah, look at that. Guys, I kind of made caramel almost, right? Okay, so we have mixed all of that sugar together. I'm happier with the butter to sugar consistency. We're gonna dump in this cinnamon that I put together here, mix that up. Voila, this horrific looking thing here is going to be our cinnamon pancake filling. All right. Does it taste gross? Let's find out. Actually, it doesn't. It's pretty good. I think it's gonna work. All right, so the online instructions have told me I need to pour this into this bag. This is going to be an interesting situation. Probably one in which a spoon would be helpful, but we're just going to go for it. All right, yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, I already feel the disaster happening as we speak. All right, you guys, demons. We got this. We don't have to make extra dirty dishes, do we? No, we do not. All right, so back to talking to you a little bit about this recipe. So we are gonna make some pancakes, some cinnamon roll pancakes, some cinnamon roll kitty pancakes. And what you guys don't know is that kitty pancakes has a very special meaning to me. So these are Hello Kitty pancakes. But here in just a little while, once I actually start making the pancakes themselves, I will share a story, a cautionary tale, if you will, for all the aspiring academics out there. So stay tuned for that later in this disaster stream. This is actually pretty hot. This butter stuff that I just grabbed with my hands, not the greatest. So we're gonna go ahead and seal that up and put it over here. All right, demons, so we have cleaned up from making our mess with the cinnamon filling. That is actually in the fridge, kind of chilling right now. And so we are gonna move on to making the glaze for these delicious cinnamon roll kitty pancakes. So to be able to do this, I have got this bowl, and I am going to add to that a cup of powdered sugar, which this is a lot, so this is definitely not a low-calorie recipe. Definitely one of those, I guess, treat yourself sort of situations. You don't have to use all of this at once. You can, of course, freeze it for a later time, or if you're going to use it, I think it keeps in the fridge for like a week or so. This is very messy. I don't know why I decided that I could suddenly pour things left-handed. I guess it's a skill I thought I would acquire on the camera, but alas no, that is wrong, and we're throwing poof everywhere. Wow, okay, we'll just put a little, maybe not that much extra, a little bit extra in there. I don't know, there's no measurements anymore at this point, you all demons. All right, we're gonna put that back. We'll just, yeah, that seems right. We're gonna, oh wow, yeah, I think there was some water in there. Okay, so that is a mess that I really am not pleased about at all, but we'll clean all this up later. Okay, so to this, I am supposed to add, I believe, some butter. Hang on, I'm gonna look at my trusty recipe here. Yes, I'm supposed to add a 1/4 cup, which is a 1/2 stick of butter, and then a 1/3 cup of sweetened condensed milk. I think I add that part later though. And the extract. Yes, okay. I add the powdered sugar later. Not all of the other stuff. Okay, so we've already fucked this up. I'm gonna pause this for a second and get another bowl. That's fine, I thought this bowl was a little small anyway, so. Whoop, okay. I always intended this to be the case. So here we are with our large bowl, and to this we are gonna add a 1/3 cup of sweetened condensed milk. Now, we don't bake very often, so originally this recipe called for cream cheese, which I don't have, so I was like, what can I do instead? And I found this recipe for condensed milk glaze, which I thought would be great because I realized that we had this condensed milk can here in the back of our cabinet. Now, don't tell Baldy, because he thought he got rid of all of this stuff, but hopefully you can see that this expired in September of 2022, so it is a good bit expired, but those are lies basically written by the food canning industry to make you buy more stuff. So this is perfectly fine. There's only a few dents, just a couple little dents, you know, no big deals. Maybe a little rust, it's fine. Overall, I think we're good. It doesn't look bloated, so I'm into it. All right, so we are gonna use this. Look at that, looks fine to me, no problemos. Oh my gosh, I made such a mess with the powdered sugar. Oh, I just dumped it all over the floor, you guys. Oh no. All right, well, anyway, 1/3 cup of this. I have never poured, I've never poured this before. I've never poured either, but it is very viscous, as you can see. If any of the rest of you have never poured sweetened condensed milk, I assume this is how it always looks and not because it's expired. I'm just gonna, I did wash my hands so they're nice and clean. We'll go ahead and get that out of there. I assumed there was another way to do that that was less disgusting, but I didn't do that way. I did this one. All right, we're gonna go wash our hands now because I can't move until I do. All right, demons, we are back. So we have our sweetened condensed milk, and into that we're gonna put our 1/4 stick, our half stick of butter, 1/4 cup of butter into the condensed milk. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla extract. I think it was supposed to be, oh, let's just cheat and look. I think it was like a teaspoon. Yeah, it is a teaspoon, which is this guy. All right. So, yeah, splooch. So we have that. And now I'm supposed to basically take and mix this all together with a blender, which I don't have. So instead, uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck in a drawer. That was unfortunate. All right, now we're unstuck. So instead, I'm gonna use this hand blender because I'm like, it's basically the same thing, right? So we're gonna mix all this together until it looks even. So let's do it. I do think that since I'm doing this with a stick blender, it's probably not a terrible idea to take and use one of these spatula things to scrape down the sides of the bowl so that all that stuff gets mixed in together there in a reasonable I'm gonna use this to feed it in there. Because I feel like maybe the smaller bowl was the better bet. Go on in there, buddy. Alright, so part of the next step is to add powdered sugar. I feel like that's gonna be an interesting situation. We're gonna try that. All right, I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna try it. Maybe we're gonna try to do slow, but I don't know if doing slow is gonna be what actually happens here. Oh my God! All right, yeah, even slow is bad. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So that's not how that's gonna work. All right, so we're gonna take just a pause for a moment, and I think we're gonna try and do the first part of this. Perhaps we'll mix with the spatula. I feel like that's gonna just end a little better for everyone involved, including my GoPro and my lungs, really. All right, so in that case, we can dump it a little bit more. All Oh, it still makes a big right and royal mess there. I don't know, maybe there's supposed to be something else in this recipe. I don't think so. I feel like this was all that was supposed to be in there. Oh, let's not knock that everywhere if we can help it. Alright, we're at least gonna try and get this incorporated, and then we'll take it through with the blender, because there's supposed to be some velvety smoothness that happens, and I can tell you right now that is not happening because I mixed it. But we can at least make it so it's not going to be a cloud of doom. All right. We got this, demons. Here we go. All right. I think we're gonna try and scrape it down one more time. All right, you got this. All right. No fun facts about whatever the fuck this is I'm making. I'm not sure it's edible. It is what I would call velvety and smooth. Also, I'm tired of doing this, so I think we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and scrape this out of here. I think I might have just punctured my spatula. Oh no, how do we undo? I feel like something terrible has happened. Okay, all right. Maybe we didn't actually go through it. It's fine. All right, there we go, perfect. Now we're gonna unplug that so we don't hurt ourselves, and then we're gonna try it. I'll let you know how it is. Oh, it's very good. I think that's right. So we're gonna wash this. I'll be back with you guys. And then it's on to pancakes. All right, demons, we are in the home stretch now. We've made all our components. This is our glaze. I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I did with the other one, which is to go ahead and spoon it into a bag so that we can pipe it later. I will probably speed up. I feel like there has to be a better way to do this. Hopefully you guys can see what's happening. Alright. This is a huge, huge mess. Got it all over the outside there. But we're gonna persist. We're gonna carry on. We're gonna try and get this. The struggle is real, demons. What is happening? Okay, there has to be someone, please, for the love of Satan, in the comments. How is a better way to do this? This is just, I mean, what the fuck is happening right now? Okay, hang on. Well, I mean, we're already messy. We're already in it, so fuck it. Let's get this last bit in here while we still can. I know we're not even gonna need all of this, honestly, at this point. This recipe makes 3 pancakes, you guys. 3 pancakes. So they're gonna be really creamy pancakes. Oh my god. It's slowly no longer able to hold itself open. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done here. I think this is over. Cut to clean hands. Okay, demons, so we're back. We're going to go ahead and start heating up the pan and assembling the pancake mix. So I decided when I was trying to do this originally, I was going to try and do it on the stove here, but as you can see, okay, I can't grab it with my hand, and that leaves me trying to grab with this, and that's just asking for me to drop this and shatter this glass top. So what I decided I was going to do was take this grill that we have, and I will heat up the pancake on this and then use this to flip it. So that action there is what we're going for. So I'm going to take and go to the lower plate. I'm going to turn it up a little higher maybe. There's some bit in there. All right, so that the pan heats up as well. And while that's happening, we're going to mix pancake mix. Okay, so here we go. Again, going to our lovely gift, and inside of this beautiful packaging is a little tiny package of pancake mix. And again, this is Hello Kitty, so these will be kitty pancakes. All right, so let's see how we mix these together. Okay, when I was watching Cast Iron Chaos, one of the things that he said was that these instructions are shite, and I kind of agree. So we're gonna kind of wing it a little bit. We're still gonna follow the instructions-ish, but we're gonna do it a little bit on our own flavor here. Okay, so we have got our lovely pancake mix, and to that I am going to add half a tablespoon, because that's the measurement that's on here, right? We got all these teaspoon measurements, and then we have a tablespoon. So we're gonna have to eyeball what a half is. I wish people would just use measurements as they know that we have in our homes. Am I right, you guys? Somebody back me up on this. All right, I'm gonna say that's like half. Sure. I'm really good at eyeballing measurements, you guys. It's one of my strengths. All right, so we have indeed added that. Now we are going to crack an egg into this. We're going to mix this up, and then we'll be adding some milk. So crack our egg here, like so. And now we are going to take our oil, egg, and pancake batter mixture and just sort of incorporate these together. Like so. Never mind all the spillage, that's definitely not happening. Don't believe your lying eyes. I'm a demon, you can trust me. All right, so we have got this very shaggy, eggy mixture of vegetable oil and eggs and such. So now it's supposed to be a 1/4 cup, but I was advised that it'll be more than a 1/4 cup and that I should just kind of eyeball mix it. So that's what we're gonna do. So just add a little bit at a time. Make sure you guys can see this here. Until it starts to come together. Everyone, even demons such as myself, have made pancakes pancake batter, so you kind of know what consistency you're shooting for. This mashed potatoes is not it. That's not what we're going for. We're going for smooth, velvety, delightful mixture without a whole lot of lumps. We're getting there. We're getting close. Feel it coming together. Maybe just a little bit more milk here. I feel like that, I mean, that theoretically could have been too much. It could have been too much milk. But that's okay. I think we're good. I think this is what I'm shooting for. You know, some people's pancakes are real thick and some of them are a little runny. That's what makes us all a little special and unique. Don't let anybody talk shit about your pancake mix. You make your pancake mix the way you want it to be. It's my advice to all of you. All right, pancake mix, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put up the milk because we clearly don't need that anymore, and get us a ladle, and I think we're about ready to get started. Welcome back, demons, for the final leg of this journey, which is actually making these pancakes. So hopefully there is enough light for you to see over here, but I have my pan set up, my Hello Kitty pan. Thank you very much, anonymous benefactor. Thank you very much for that pan. Let's make these pancakes happen. So a couple of things. Pan, we have some butter, we have our pancake mix, we have a ladle, which we will need to get the pancake mix out of there, and then we have our cinnamon swirl, which I almost just forgot about, but let's try not to burn ourselves. I'm gonna go ahead, take these scissors, I'm going to cut the end, the tip off of this, so that we can get our cinnamon swirl into our pancakes. So that is all we need. Let's get started, you guys. Oh, and we get started with butter, not with pancake mix. Let's not go out of order. That's how we burn pancakes. We want these pancakes to be beautiful kitty pancakes. So, I promised you guys a story about kitty pancakes while we're making our kitty pancakes. So, when I was a fledgling PhD student, only been in the lab for, let's say, maybe, that's a lot of butter. I think that was more than we needed. All right, I'm gonna try and put the butter back. There we go. All right, cool, that's totally fine. So when I had been in the lab for just a very short period of time, you start learning some of the lore of your institution. And I think this is pretty much the same anywhere. And part of that lore is about the institution's professors, and part of that lore is about the grad students that came before you. And that can include things like, you know, mythical 9th year grad students. So if you're not familiar with PhD programs, it should only take 5 years or so, maybe 6, to get your PhD, depending on the institution and what kind of PhD you're getting. I'm speaking from a biomedical sciences point of view, so 9 years is a really long time. Also, I don't think that was hot enough, so we're gonna crank that up just a little bit. Anyway, so I'm learning the lore, and I hear about a graduate student who decided that the PhD was so stressful that she would quit when she only had another year or 2 left to graduate and become a stripper. So her stripper name was Kitty Pancakes. So we all, of course, it was me and a bunch of other women PhD students, and so we all thought long and hard about the story of Kitty Pancakes and which of us was smarter? Was it indeed Kitty Pancakes who decided to take a life that would be difficult and possibly lead to a lot of stress, but would actually pay her, or a similar life with no pay as we had chosen? So we all kind of picked out our own stripper names. We had, of course, Kitty Pancakes, who was the founding stripper scientist, and we had Puma Donut. I believe there was a Tiger Waffle. So chat, as we're waiting for this pancake to one day turn into a pancake, think about it. What would your stripper name be? So your stripper name has to include a cat and a pastry product. Those are the rules. All right, I'm gonna try, because this is taking forever, just see if I can smush some. Oh, this is definitely not a cinnamon roll. Also, this is a lot of it. Oh no, hopefully you guys can see. This looks like, it looks like a poop. It looks like a poop log. It looks like I'm dumping into this pancake. Okay, so that's what's happening there. Oh, all right, well, so that's going on. Yeah, we'll see if that melts. If maybe it will, maybe it won't. But anyway, so little did the anonymous benefactor know, but giving me a Hello Kitty pancake maker would have another meaning for me personally, as I've always believed that Kitty Pancakes was the smarter one of all of us. She definitely had a more lucrative career. All right, so this pancake may take 6, 7, 12 more minutes to cook. So hopefully I will be able to fast forward this into something more entertaining. Also, I'm really uncertain about this swirl I've added to the middle. It may have been too much. Some of you might be concerned because there's no sizzling sound, and we are indeed cooking something, and it is my experience that cooking things should sizzle. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned this didn't work the way that I thought it would, but it is starting to bubble now, so perhaps shortly we will successfully have some pancakes. Oh demons, keep your hooves crossed for me. Oh no, there's only 10% battery remaining. Oh, I'm so sorry, demons. We've run out of battery life. I'm gonna have to stop this now and record with my phone instead, which will be interesting. Alright, demons, I feel as though it's nearly time to flip the first of our pancakes. Of course, I have drawn a 6 into this pancake with our cinnamon sugar mixture. There will be 3 pancakes all together, so of course there will be a 6, 6, 6. These pancakes are cursed by Satan himself, made here in Damnation Disaster Kitchen, and are sure to torment us all. So without any further ado, I'm going to attempt to grab this pan with this very interesting mitt thing that we have and flip this pancake. Here we go. Actually, I might wait just a few seconds more. I think it could still use a little bit of time. Although it is starting to draw away from the sides. All right, demons, I think we're gonna just go for it. We're gonna go for it. Here we go. I'm gonna try and be back so you can see what I'm doing. And there she is in all of her glory, demons. The one, the only Hello Kitty pancake. Look at that pancake, demons. That's what we call beautiful. That is a cinnamon sugar delight sent straight from hell. Oh boy, I'm so excited for us all. We've done it, demons. We've done it. We've created a cinnamon swirl, cinnamon roll, Hello Kitty pancake. We're gonna let this cook for just a few more moments, and then we're gonna take it up. We're gonna rinse, we're gonna repeat. We're gonna own these pancakes. That's right. I am the master of pancakes now, just so you all know. Oh no, maybe don't move it yet. I don't think it's done. I'm making a mess right now. Oh no. I forgot the other side has cinnamon and sugar on it, so I will not move it. I'm not the master of pancakes. I'm not. But I did try. All right, so while this is cooking, I'm gonna go wipe all that shit off the edge, but I'm gonna have to put my phone down for that so I don't burn my hands. Don't want to burn my hands. Sorry, demons. I'll be right back. All right, demons, I think maybe because of the amount of leakage that's happening here that this pancake is done. I'm gonna try and scoop it up gracefully and transfer it to the pan. Let's look at the other side. Oh yeah, all of that came out. All of it came out. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna flip that over. No evidence of the crime, right? No evidence of the crime. And it didn't happen. There we go. Okay, so I think we're gonna, on this next round, perhaps, oops, let's get this all, try and scoop this up as much as we can. Oh my God. Oh no. Put some of that on top here. Smear that on top of Kitty pancake. She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. She's okay with it. I asked. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, a little makeup for Kitty pancake there. Maybe you don't see the face quite as well. This is a fucking disaster. So I'm gonna put down the phone for just a minute, clean up this sugary mess, and then we'll be back for the next pancake. All right, demons, we are back. We are dedicated to making this happen, even though there have been some setbacks. Some minor setbacks, really. Nothing too much to be alarmed about. So we're gonna put some more butter here in our pan. That seemed to work pretty well last time. It is gonna be a little more awkward, a little bit more intimate shots maybe, because one of my hands is now the camera instead of it just being nicely strapped on. I do have a new tripod that I purchased, but it's not nearby. All right, so building upon what we learned last time, we're gonna let that do that. We're gonna put a little bit of pancake mix, then maybe some cinnamon, and then some more pancake on top, so that we don't necessarily burn the cinnamon and sugar to death. All right, so let's get us a little bit of batter in here. Hopefully you guys are keeping up here. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing and watch what I'm filming, and I'm not doing a good job at either, let's be honest. All right, we got some pancake mix in there. Quick. Let's add our 6. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge here. Oh my gosh, you guys, can we make it happen? There it is. There's the 6. All right, 6 is there. Now we need more pancake batter to cover up the little poop that we put inside. Just a little bit of pancake batter to cover it on up. We might only get 2 pancakes, you guys. Have a feeling that's all she wrote. Yep. Just based on what's in here, we're just gonna make a mega cake, put it in here. It's only gonna be 66 pancakes. Maybe we'll draw a 6 on top. I'll know that it's there. That's really the important thing. All right. guys. Hidden 6 pancakes. Here we go. What you know. I did make a mess, spilling pancake mix kind of everywhere, but the good news is since we decided there won't be another pancake after this, I can kind of eat a little bit of the mix, which, let's be honest, is half the fun. So I do still have some of this left, so maybe while we're waiting for that to cook, we'll put another 6 on top of this guy. We'll try that. Little 6 there, little turdy 6. There we go, little 6. All right, technically now, there we go. Technically, officially 666 pancakes. All right, we're gonna throw this away. It's just a mess at this point. It is really good though. So, I don't know how the pancakes themselves are gonna turn out, but I can say all of their constituent parts are pretty tasty, so I have high hope for this. High hopes. It looks like a pile of shit. Oh my gosh, you guys. What have I done? You guys believe me, that's a 6, right? There we go. Sure it is. All right, we're back over here to this pancake. That is gonna take, again, it's kind of its own sweet time. These pancakes are cooking on their time, and I appreciate that. As a follower of Slack, I appreciate that these pancakes are following that dogma. Cook at your own time, pancakes. Don't let anybody tell you to hurry. This is your show. Okay, you guys. I'll be back when this is doing something interesting. Alright, demons. I'm hoping that there is enough battery in this camera for this flip to be caught. We had to do it on the iPhone just a little while ago, and that was a little messy, to say the least. So I'm hoping that we can use the camera now, that there will be enough battery to make it through this flip for you guys, so you can see the conclusion of these totally perfect, amazing cinnamon roll kitty pancakes. All right, everybody, here we go. There are bubbles in there. I feel like maybe, I don't know, I mean, it's kind of cooked around the edges, so I feel like it's probably fine to flip it, but it's a lot of pancake. It's a lot of pancake to handle. We're gonna just do it. Fuck it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. You only live once, right? Did I just YOLO these pancakes? I hope not. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that, demons. It's glorious. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful pancake, if I do say so myself. And I do. So here we are, the last of our kitty pancakes. We sealed in the 6, so this is the secret 6 pancake. The other one kind of leaked everywhere, but that's okay. We were ready this time. We were prepared. We learned from our mistakes, and we have perfected the art of kitty pancakes. So it's a skill. Like any skill, it takes time to build. So I'm proud of us, demons. I think that we have done a pretty amazing job. It's kind of pancake colored. Maybe it should be browner. Maybe it shouldn't be. I'm a demon. I'm kind of pale. So, you know, so are my pancakes, right? Just a little bit longer, and this pancake's gonna be good. It is gonna be a beautiful pancake to go with our other pancake, which has a 6 on the back and sort of a 6 on top of it now. Sort of. Maybe we'll, I feel like we might have some leakage, guys. No, demons, we don't. And it's still kind of pale back there, so we're gonna let it cook for just a little bit longer. But yeah, Hello Kitty pancakes. brought to you by our friends, brought to you by the P.O. Box, brought to you ultimately, I think, by Walmart? I don't know. I think that's where Cast Iron Chaos said these came from, maybe from Amazon. But we have got us some beautiful pancakes. Go ahead and check on this. Yeah, that looks kind of cooked to me. It's brownish. Feel like the other side, it's got some stuff going on. This is where the ill-fated 6 from earlier was. Let's make sure you can see that, right? So go ahead and throw that kitty up on top of that other kitty. Double kitty pancake, right? And now I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Put a little bit of butter on top because I feel like, why not? No, it's pancakes. There's supposed to be butter on there. Put a little bit in there, put a little bit there. And then, because these are special cinnamon swirl pancakes, we of course need to go get our piece de la resistance, our glaze that we made earlier. Let's grab that now, shall we? We shall. All right, everyone, here's the pancakes. Now it's time to go ahead and glaze them up so they look more like a cinnamon roll. I'm going to do that with our final 6 of the night, just in case anyone wants to argue with me that the other 6s didn't count. There is a final 6. There we go. Boys and girls of all ages, our cinnamon roll kitty pancakes, as it rolls off into a delightful experience for everyone. We'll just go ahead and smear that across Hello Kitty. I'm gonna have a bite for you guys. I assume that's one of the things that you're watching this for, is to see if it tastes as horrible as it looks. I'll let you know. Let's find out. It's probably so sweet my teeth are gonna fall out, but let's give it a go. Oh my god, you guys. That is absolutely sinful. Look at that. Just look at all that butter and sugar and cinnamon just pouring out of there. Alright, you guys. Well, this has been it for me. I'm your host, Samantha Singe. Join me next time for some more Sinning in the Kitchen here in Damnation Disaster Kitchen. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna eat some more of this. This is good. Oh my god. Oh. That's the shit.